What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fun Boxing with Will. I am your host Will with H2O Co. Film and Photo, and today we're going to be doing a review on a very useful tool that I found. It's the Viltrox EF to R2 adapter with the programmable contact ring. So we're going to talk about this today and see if it's worth the money, considering it's half the price of Canon's version of this. So let's get into that. Alrighty, everybody. So yeah, today, before we get into talking about the review, like always, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys tremendously. You guys are the reason I'm here. I love putting out these reviews to you guys, and hopefully it gets you guys some insight on these products so that you don't waste your hard-earned money on things that are trash. Secondly, that being said, I do want to address some concerns that one of my viewers had so kindly commented in my last video, and so at the end of this video I will be addressing that concern that he had. If you want to stick around to listen to that, go right ahead. If not, I completely understand. But today's video is going to be about the Viltrox adapter. So I'm learning how to edit. Essentially, I'm learning how to become a creator. I've been a photographer for a while, but this whole video aspect is getting pretty new to me. So I've been upgrading gear substantially throughout the last year or two. And last week I went out, and if this footage looks any different, it's because this is the first time I've ever attempted to color grade something. It's going to be on shot on the Canon EOS R, which is the new camera I picked up, and I picked this up. I'm going to be doing a review on it soon. I know there are 1,000 reviews out on this camera already, but I'm going to be giving my opinions on it nonetheless. I also picked up the RF L Series 24 to 105 millimeter lens for this camera, and so I wanted to go ahead and talk about that when I do the review as well. I might make a separate video to that, but who knows. Anyways, getting back to today's review, the reason I brought that up is because this adapter here goes on the Canon R mount, the Canon R, and it allows you to adapt any EF or EFS glass that you may already own onto your camera lenses. And if you're like me, you've had less expensive models of Canon cameras before, and you have a ton of EF glass and EFS glass lying around, that when you get a new camera, the camera itself costs about $2,000, and then the lens on top of that is another $1,000. You don't want to go and throw out all of your old lenses or sell them all to be able to buy maybe one or two of these new lenses that are like 3-4 times the expense. And so for a lot of us, it's a better option to try to adapt those EF lenses to the R mount. Now, the RF lenses are incredible. I don't know if you can physically tell the difference with the compression rates on YouTube and everything, but this is my first video that I've shot on the EOS R. I'm actually shooting in something called C-Log right now, and then afterwards I'm going to attempt to color grade it. So you're actually seeing it before I know whether it looks good or not. If it sucks, my apologies. It's my first time color grading. But anyways, so I digress. This adapter allows you to take all of that glass from your older cameras that is still great glass. There's no reason to sell it. There's no reason to get rid of it. And now you can use it with your R mount on the new EOS R Canon camera. So the first thing I wanted to say about it is Viltrox is, from what I have seen, it's a great company. Everything that I've ever purchased from Viltrox has been an awesome piece of equipment. I own a field monitor from them. I own some knockoff mini aperture lights from them. All of my adapters and speed boosters for my M50 are from Viltrox. This is from Viltrox, and I'm trying to think of what else I own. And with all of those products, there's only one issue that's a slight issue I found with any of them, and that's with the field monitor. But that's such a small issue that it's not something that would stop me from buying the product over again. So all around, I find them to be a really great company. They produce pretty good material for what they're trying to duplicate, and in this case, I can't say from personal experience, I've never seen or held the Canon version of this adapter. They do make one. I believe it's $199, whereas this one was $99 from the Amazon.com. I'll put a link in the description for you guys if you guys need this. You can go find it through there. It comes in a pretty good sturdy case. It's surrounded by foam. Now, I was saying I can't compare this to the Canon version because I've never held it, but for not holding the Canon version and for just, if this is the only one I'd ever seen, it feels high quality. The control ring is responsive. It doesn't get stuck at any point. It's very fluid. There is some haptic feedback there when you click over a stop. For those of you who don't know, the RF series lenses have this added new feature where they have a control ring that you can program to, whether it's your white balance, your ISO, your shutter speed, your aperture, your f-stop, whatever you want to program that to, you can. And then you just simply twist the end of the lens and it gives you increments, changes of that setting that you set to that ring. So none of the EF lenses have that. But if you get this adapter for your EF lenses, this adapter itself has that ring there. So instead of it being on the end of the lens with the RF lens, it is just up close to the body of the camera with the new adapter on the R, on the mirrorless with the EF glass. So it allows you to keep that versatility of being able to program that setting into your lens while you move over to your EF glass, while you're waiting to get more RF glass, if that makes any sense. It's really well built. I tested it out on this camera here, and I'm going to show you guys some footage here in a second of just the autofocusing with my 50mm lens through this. And this is a Canon 50mm, and the second version is going to be a Yongnuo 50mm that you're going to see here. So these are the different reaction speeds that I got with the autofocusing on these. And as you can see, they're really good. They don't fall off at all. A lot of the older adapters, the speed boosters that I'd seen before, they sorry, my new SD card for the EOS R came in. Anyways, as I was saying, I was trying to say that the speed boosters that I've gotten from Viltrox, sometimes there have been issues that I've gotten with them with certain lenses to where the contact doesn't make the correct connection. You have to take it off and put it back on for a second. Or there'll be an issue with taking a photo in high speed continuous just because of the adapter, I believe, because that's the only time I've ever experienced this issue. But from what I've noticed with this new control ring for the EOS R, I don't know if they've just had more time to refine their technology over at Viltrox or what, but this new adapter, the R2, EF to R2 adapter, it is solid. It's on point. I have not once had an issue where I've went to go hit the half shutter release and it didn't focus in right where I needed it to. So it seems to be very fast. It doesn't seem to delay the autofocus in the camera at all whatsoever. And as far as being able to shoot the photos with the lenses, I have not found a single lens that it doesn't work with yet. So I think I have 2 more to test out of like the 10 lenses I own, but I've tested a good 90% of the lenses I own on it, and I have yet to find an issue with it. So I'm going to personally say Viltrox, they're doing a great job, and if you want to save $100 and not get stuck into the brand name side of things, I think it's a really great option for you out there. If you're just needing to hook up your EF glass to your R mount camera. So again, it is the Viltrox EF to R2 mount. They sell a couple versions. One I believe is like $60, but it doesn't have the control ring. So if you're wanting the control ring, you need to get the R2. Yeah, I'd rate it a 10 out of 10 stars. It's a great camera system, or accessory for my camera system, and I've gotten some really awesome use out of it. So alrighty, and then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was last week I got a comment, and I'm not going to call the guy out by name. We'll just call him BA. This guy BA, he had an issue with one of my videos that I had posted I guess 2 months ago, close to 2 months ago, I had posted a Mavic Mini 2 review. And in the Mavic Mini 2 review, I had stepped outside to do some of the footage and some of the recording. Now, his comment, I want to preface this with, I am who I am as a person. I do these reviews because I love doing these reviews for you guys, and if I can help you save a couple dollars from buying a piece of crap item, and you hear this review from somebody who's not being paid to give you what you want to hear or what the company wants you to hear about the product, and you want a real honest review, that's why I'm here. I appreciate every one of my subscribers. I love doing this. I didn't think that my channel would grow to almost 200 subscribers even, and that's where I'm at right now in about 8-9 months. So I'm really excited to see where I'm going to go with this channel. As I said in the beginning, I'm learning still. I'm doing editing. I'm doing stuff like that. But the complaint was that I had smoked a cigarette for, I think it was like a minute and a half, part of one of the videos that I had released. Now, smoking, I do not promote smoking. If you've noticed, I try not to curse on my videos either. I try to keep them very family friendly, just because I don't know who's watching these videos, and I wouldn't want to be a bad influence to any children out there who might be on YouTube watching these videos. So I in no way at all do I promote doing these things. And hell, if you want the honest truth, smoking cigarettes is probably one of the biggest things I regret doing in my life, and I've been trying to quit for the last couple years. I just haven't been able to get a hold of it yet. But as far as that goes, I try to not put these things in my videos. I try to not curse, and I try to not smoke cigarettes in my videos. Well, I happened to be smoking because I was outside in this clip of this video, and I wanted to clear up any misconceptions where I'm not going to cater to somebody else. If somebody messages me and tells me that I need to change my content because they don't approve of something they saw in one of my videos, they can unsubscribe to my channel. It's very simple. You don't have to watch it. I am not going to cater to an individual who's telling me how I should run my channel. Now, I'm more than willing to take suggestions from people if they have any good ideas or they want to see certain things in my videos. I am all about that. I am more than happy to talk to any of the viewers that watch these videos, and I appreciate you all. But I will not cater. I'm not going to go out of my way to re-edit a video because somebody doesn't find something I did in it tasteful. That's their problem. That's not my problem, and I won't let it become my problem. So that being said, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around watching this review. I really hope to see more subscribers. I hope to get out some more new interesting reviews to you guys shortly. Like I said, I am going to be doing a review on the R5 if you want to see that coming up next week. Again, I know it's an old camera and there's 1,000 videos out there, but who knows, maybe you'll learn something about it from my video that you didn't learn from one of those previous videos. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, stay safe, and above all, stay creative, my friends, because we need way more of that in this world. Have a great day.